Hey y'all, I'm Attica Scott, former Kentucky State Representative.
They're asking me about everything, local, state, federal, all the time. How do I do this? How do I do that? Why can't I get a speed hump? What's going on with the consent decree? Hey y'all, welcome to Ask Attica. Thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful Friday morning. Hey y'all, welcome to a special edition of Ask Attica here at Injustice Square. We are remembering the Justice for Breonna Taylor movement 6 years later. Shout out to Bianca Austin, Breonna's aunt, for organizing today's events. They've got activities for kids, they've got a medic unit, therapists, leaders from all across Kentucky are here, and we're going to just walk around and talk to a few folks and ask them why this day is important to them. So thank you so much, of course, for tuning in to this special episode of Ask Attica. We'll still be back Friday live at noon on Say Live Streams, Facebook, and YouTube, so be sure to tune in then with our special guest, Sharita Walden. We'll be basically dissecting and downloading the primary elections here in Kentucky from last week. So we're going to go talk to some leaders who've come out today for Breewayy Day. As you all probably know, this is where the movement launched, right at this intersection, 6th and Jefferson. And Breewayy has been a gathering place for folks since then who are really working on racial justice and social justice. So one of my first guests that I talked to is Councilwoman Shamika Parrish-Wright, who has just advanced from the May primary to be on the ballot in November as mayor of Louisville. So we're going to talk to her first. Oh, there she is. All right. What's up, baby? Hey. Oh,
are we live right now?
We are live right now.
We are live right now.
We're live right now.
Well, I'm glad I got on live because I was going to wait. I do got your number, but I was going to wait till I seen you. I'm going to ask you why we on live.
Okay.
Can you make it to my graduation on the 24th next month?
The 24th of June?
Yep.
Let me see. I think I'm going to be in Colorado, y'all.
I don't think you are.
Hold up. All right. Y'all, we got to do this right now in the moment. June 24th.
Yep.
I'm in Aspen, Colorado. You know I will be there.
She got out. She got off easy.
He saw my calendar.
I want you to be there.
Oh, man. Oh, I wish you the best. Yes, it's amazing.
We're going to get there. We're going to get there together.
That's right.
Take the next step.
Always.
Keep going.
Always. Keep going.
Black excellence.
Hey, that's it. AB, democracy champion right here. All right, good to see you. All right, y'all. We got Councilwoman Shamika Parrish-Wright. Yes. We want to talk to the Councilwoman about. Okay, let me go over on this side of you.
We don't got no script, okay?
It's gonna be kind of loud, but we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen.
We want to invite somebody up here. Very important.
Oh.
And she's probably gonna kill us.
Probably Councilwoman Parrish-Wright.
I'm gonna pass the mic to Bianca.
Woo woo. Okay, y'all. We're gonna have to pause for a moment to see who they're bringing up to speak.
Yeah.
Because who knows? We don't know. We'll see.
This ain't scripted.
If they're bringing up the councilwoman, I gotta go up there so we can hear her, y'all. We're going to go.
We all been out here.
Record you live. Because we're live right now.
And guess what? May 19th, we showed up.
Woo!
We showed up, y'all. Listen, this is like one of the biggest opportunities our community, our black and brown community, probably would ever have. We have Stephen Gadsey.
Yes, we did.
Our new sheriff.
Hey, there's a new sheriff in town.
Come on, y'all. Black sheriff. We got a black sheriff.
Black sheriff.
Come on, y'all.
He was the status quo's candidate, did not win, the white dude. No, you all right, cousin. You all right. You all right.
Mitch McConnell. Daniel Cameron. Man, listen.
I gotta go speak to some people.
Y'all. It's possible, y'all. And there's so many other.
Hello, beautiful. How are you?
Other opportunities, right? But the one that's so more important is to see
we live.
Representation and people that represent us, right? From day one, since I came to
my bad. That was a commercial break.
I
love
y'all. This black woman. And this black woman was
okay, here we go, y'all. We gotta go live. Oh, there's Mark. I gotta go speak to Mark too.
Right? And this wasn't her first time running for mayor, but this was her first time getting elected to run up against Greenberg November 4th. So please, welcome our next Mayor Louisville,
I'll do you a
Councilwoman
side of
Shamika Parrish-Wright.
Okay.
Welcome, everybody.
Councilwoman Parrish-Wright, y'all. We're gonna listen to her speak for a minute.
We ain't done.
We need those reminders, right? The music takes us there, right? I just want to say that last year, during this time of Breewayy, celebration Breewayy Day about unity, I said that if Charles Booker was going to run, that he could support Team Booker. And I waited all year, and I talked to Booker, and I really wanted him to run for mayor because I felt like he could take Jefferson County. And then, as it may be, he decided to go for the Senate race again, and I decided to run for mayor again. So in 5 months, we accomplished a great goal, and that was getting through this primary and getting on to November 3rd. Yes. Thank you. And I don't take any of you or any of the things we were able to accomplish right here for granted, right? I showed up because I was called to show up, and that's what I do. Beyond the paycheck, beyond the position, I knew it was my turn to stand in the gap, right? All right. There was years where I went bankrupt, years where I lost everything, years where I was homeless, and I couldn't be the Shamika you see today. So I know what's possible because I'm living proof that Louisville can be the Louisville we deserve if we work together, right? All right. I'm living proof. My family is living proof. And I'm not ashamed of anything I had to do, anything I had to wear, any place I had to be to get here. Because I'm here because the people of Louisville deserve a fighter. Yes. Are you ready to fight with me? Yeah! It's going to be a fight. They don't like that we took their game to try to get a Republican person into the primary and we flipped it on their head and now we got 2 Democrats, but I'm not that Democrat. I'm not that mayor. My party fought me at every level, and I still stay true because I'm loyal to human rights. I'm loyal to housing. I'm loyal to making sure the people of Louisville get their needs met. So I can't be bought. That's right. And when I need money, I work extra jobs, don't you? That's right. I don't take from people. Right? And that's what they're doing with our tax dollars. The dollars we pay into our metro government budget, they're using it for to build their wealth for themselves and their friends. And I said no more. That ain't right? That ain't right. So you have to have somebody that's a little crazy, that's been there and done that. Like Malcolm X, I'm from the streets. Ain't nothing they really can throw at me, and that's what they're upset about, right? But I'm also fearless. Come on. And you have to be fearless to be in this dirty game of politics. I love you, baby. That's why we... And I won't let them make me back down. And they want to. And so I'm fighting for Vocal Kentucky because I believe in this work. I believe in every one of you. But that means we get there together, it's going to take all of you talking to your neighbors, your loved ones, your family, your friends. Show up to those polls and vote on November 3rd. Vote for a candidate that you can believe in. A candidate has to earn your trust, but vote for someone who's willing to earn it, and I am. I don't feel entitled. I'm not entitled. I'm ready to work for you. I came over here not to speak, but to be in space with you just like I was 6 years ago. All right. Yes, ma'am. Every day with many of you, in and out, we were here. We dealt with a lot together. Yeah. But history is here. The winds are blowing because this is our time. This is our moment. That's right. And we're right here with Fred Hampton's son. Come on. Oh my God. Yeah. Do you all know what that means? Come on. That's not too far of a of history, right? He's here, living and breathing and coming down here in solidarity with us. People all over our nation are watching us. The light is on Louisville because we are the gateway to the South. And if we show that we can make this work, what are they gonna do? Right?
All right.
I'm up against 1.5 million. We took $50,000 and we got over that goal.
All right.
Megan Winfield is in this audience, $4,000, and she won her race.
All right.
There are real fighters out here, but we need you. We need you in the spaces where we aren't, in your neighborhoods, in your homes, at your family gatherings. These are the conversations you need to say. Do you have a plan to vote? Are you going to vote? Who you're taking with you to vote?
Right. Who you taking?
Because right now, I know some of you are like, I hate politics, I don't do politics, but they're doing you.
Right.
So if you don't participate in your democracy, you will get ran over and left behind. And you showing up means something. It means a great deal. And it's not easy. I have 6 kids, 4 grandkids, 2 on the way. This takes a toll on my family, on my husband, on everyone. But we know the bigger vision we're working for means that it's better for everyone.
Yep.
Right?
Come on. Come on.
It is definitely better down the road. And so when we say solidarity, we show up like Fred Hampton Jr. is doing right with us right now.
Yes, sir.
We show up like Bianca has. She became my sister from day one coming down here. She hadn't organized. Some families just go on with their life, but she chose to give back because Breonna Taylor was about saving lives. And she's not here because of our Louisville Metro Police Department. So what are we gonna do? It's our turn.
All right.
What are we gonna do?
That's right.
Because people are still dying. There's still a bunch of corruption we're dealing with. People are hurting. People can't afford to live, to survive, to eat, to thrive. So I want all of us to eat. You know, that's the thing when you come up from the bottom, you know what it means to take care of people because that's how I got here. And so I want to bring that to the mayor's office in a way you've never seen before.
All right.
He don't live the life we live. His reality isn't our reality. And he's shown us that. His job is done. It's time for new leadership. And that's why I'm running. I have a job. I have 2 jobs. Lord, I have 3 jobs. I'm running because I believe in you, Louisville. I gave up my council seat to run for mayor because I believe this is the time. This is the time we can show Louisville and all these rich families who run this city and this state that we're tired and enough is enough. We're not just here to be their consumers and to put money in their pockets. We're here to live, to grow,
Thrive.
to love, to thrive together.
All right.
So there's plenty of work to do. We will do that together. There's plenty of room for you on my campaign.
Yep.
You go to shamikaforlouisville.com and you sign up. But today is about unity. It's about love. It's about light. And it's about 6 years later, we're still standing here.
Still.
And many people didn't want us here. They shot at us, right, Mark? They locked us up. Right, C-Tez? Right, AB? And they're still coming after our black men who stood and put their bodies on the line in every way that they can. They're still disarming our soldiers in every way that they can. They're using that building right there. They're using the police. So we have to stand together in solidarity. That means we all have a role. We all have a job to do. And some of it may be just waking up and going to work yourself. And some of us may need to get more people engaged and involved, running for office, running for organizations, running organizations. When Families United said that we're going to Chicago in solidarity, what was it, a phone call? And we said, let's do this. So yes, we will have a bus.
All right.
All right.
All right.
And that's the work we're going to continue to do together. So I love you all. I feel you. Let's get this together, right?
Start it.
Let's go.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my
Every
own
note, every performance, the arts connect us. The arts connect us through joy and through awe, bridging cultures and generations. From intimate theaters to the grandest stages, the arts bring us together, reminding us that we're never truly alone. When we experience the arts, we experience each other. Kentucky Performing Arts. The arts connect us. Through every note, every performance, the arts connect us. The arts connect us through joy and through awe, bridging cultures and generations. From intimate theaters to the grandest stages, the arts bring us together, reminding us that we're never truly alone. When we experience the arts, we experience each other. Kentucky Performing Arts. The arts connect us.
All right, y'all, welcome back to Ask Attica. We just had a chance to hear from Councilwoman Shamika Parrish-Wright, who was right here on the ground 6 years ago when the Movement for Justice for Breonna Taylor launched. And right now I have the opportunity to speak with Megan Wingfield for Congress in what district?
The 2nd District.
The 2nd District, Western Kentucky?
So
okay, kind of?
Well, you know, people not from my area would say Western Kentucky, but it's more central than anything.
Okay. Yeah. All right, give us the geography.
So the 2nd District of Kentucky spans down from Bowling Green and Warren County all the way up through like your Hardin, Hart, Breckenridge, that area, up here to a portion of Jefferson County that is not part of McGarvey's district, and then Bullitt County, Owensboro, those main areas.
My gosh, that's a district.
20 counties in the district.
20 counties.
Yes.
And why are you here in Jefferson County today?
Well, Jefferson County is like home away from home. You know, I've spent a lot of time up here with different organizations, marching and protesting, and this story with Breonna, I think it touched all of Kentucky. You know, while I wasn't here in 2020, we were down in Bowling Green marching and protesting for her too. And it's important to remind ourselves that solidarity amongst each other is important. We have to stand together and keep each other safe. And unfortunately, our immigrant neighbors and our black and brown men and women are still dying at the hands of police brutality. And we have to really take serious the weight of the moment and the environment that we're in and make the change.
That's absolutely right. So you're on the ballot in November 3rd. You're on the ballot. You're the Democratic nominee for Congress in the 2nd District, 2nd Congressional District. So when you go to D.C., what about today will help to frame and shape your leadership in Congress?
You know, the one thing that I always will intend to carry with me is the people of Kentucky. I have, unlike our current congressman and most of our representatives, spent real time on the ground with our people, and I know what their struggles are, and I know what it's going to take to uplift us. Not just survive, but to thrive. And so no matter where I am, home will always be in my heart.
That's beautiful. I love it. And thank you so much, Megan, for being here. It matters, right? Yes. And I'm getting back down to, well, you got 20 counties. So I'm going to be back in one of those 20 counties soon. I just saw you just a couple of months ago. Was it last month?
We were in Hardin
County.
Yeah,
we were Hardin County. So,
Yes.
Okay, all right. I'll make it. All right. Thank you so much, Megan. Appreciate you. Safe travels back.
Huh?
Safe travels back home when you head back. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. We are going to try to find Councilwoman Shamika Parrish-Wright so we can check in with her. All right. Oh, there's a live mural work happening right now. It's beautiful, y'all. Wow. Okay. All right. Breewayy, Travis. Peace and blessings to Travis and his family. Yes. Keep going, y'all. Keep going. All right, y'all. Of course, the councilwoman is surrounded by people who support her, want to make sure they get a picture with her. So we're going to see if we can mosey our way in here and get a conversation with her. Let's see. How you doing? Yeah. We doing Ask Attica Live, and so I was gonna talk to the councilwoman. I'm sorry. What you say? Oh, good. How you doing? Oh, awesome. Okay. Hey. Okay. All right. Love it. Okay. All right. Good. Attica.
I'm Little
Travel. Little Travel.
My name's Travis, but I go by Little Travel.
Little Travel. All right. Yes. Okay. I whatever. We just gonna figure it out. So we're gonna take her away from you for a minute. Okay.
We got a long shot in the house, long.
So we're gonna go a little bit away from the sound. Maybe we'll stand in front of Travis.
We ain't talking about
Yes.
we talking about
Yes.
more.
Oh, I'm sure. All right, y'all. So we are here with Councilwoman Shamika Parrish Wright, and you currently represent the 3rd District, District 3, mostly Shively area, but lots of other parts
That's
of
right. We have
the
13
area.
neighborhoods in District 3.
13 neighborhoods in
Shively's
District
our
3.
only home rule city.
Okay. All right. So it's got its own mayor, its own
Yes.
council. But the councilwoman last Tuesday. Oh wait, let's see what's happening. Okay. But last Tuesday, May 19th, the councilwoman made it out of the not Democratic, the nonpartisan race for mayor. It was the first time we had it, y'all, in Louisville.
Yes.
First time. So we're still trying to figure it out. We're adjusting. So made it out as a nominee for mayor and will be on our November 3rd ballot for mayor of Louisville.
Yes.
So 6 years ago,
Yes.
at this intersection, I remember you and my daughter laid out in that street
Yes.
protesting for justice for Breonna
That's
Taylor.
So true.
Can you reflect for us on what these past 6 years have been like for you as you think about Travis and Chris and and the whole movement?
It shows that it's ongoing, that it takes time. I mean, we in the age of instant gratification, we want things to be open, shut, and done. But this work isn't like that. 6 years ago, we were saying we're going to take her story to change history to our story. And I'm a part of that, right? And you are a part of that. You are in elected office. And being out there, we got arrested together, right? But we were out here for the right reasons. And we had first-time people who had never shown up for a protest out here. And it was just important for us to be grounding, they started calling us the aunties, to be the seasoned folks in this work. But really, it's my heart. My kids were the same age as Breonna. One of them went to school with her, one of them went to school with Janiyah. So I would have been out here anyway with my young adults.
That's right.
But to be out here with the many roles and the hats I wear meant that I needed to make sure that I was leading with love and dignity, integrity. And we needed that. Even in the moment of chaos, we still needed someone here to help ground us. So it just means to be here 6 years later as an elected councilwoman, as a candidate for Louisville mayor, that the work continues. And this is my protest to policy change.
I love that. And I love the fact that Travis is immortalized here with Stand With Black Women. And you talked about being a mom, your daughters. And I think about how so many days that we were out here, our girls were with us, our daughters. Talk about what that meant for you.
It brought tears to my eyes because a few times I was out here with Tamika Palmer. And I just felt blessed that I could be out here with my daughters, and I was watching her mourn her daughters. And my daughters wanted to be out here. Look, I can't do everything. I'm with a lot of things, but I can't do everything. But they were going to be out here because this issue hit home. This is this generation's civil rights issue, right? This is when people say who I would have been in the civil rights era, who I would have been, this is who you would have been. And so I think it was important for us. I was also chair of the Kentucky Alliance Against Racist and Political Repression, a place where I basically raised my daughters at. And so to be out here at that moment and to be able to be a resource, it meant the world to me. But what it meant most is to my daughters to know that my daughters, if something was like that was to happen for them, I would do the same. And any way that I could stand up and be there. And for them, it meant, Mom, we're thankful that you're here. You didn't even know Breonna. But it's too many Breonnas. It's so many names we'll never know. So we were out here for Breonna, but we were out here for so many more. And this was right after George Floyd had happened. So we were already riled up, and then the police call dropped. And then the benefit of the doubt went away when we heard Kenneth Walker plea, and we could tell that he didn't know that they were the police.
Right.
I think it took that moment for a lot of people to say, oh, wow, that could have been me. She was an essential worker. She was home, and she shouldn't have been killed by the same people she once worked for.
That's exactly right. So
that was scary.
Listen. So let's close this out by bringing us to today.
Oh, yeah.
And where we are today.
Yes.
So you're on the ballot November 3rd. So when you become mayor, talk about how this movement has helped to frame and shape how you will lead as mayor of Louisville.
Yeah, I think what happens with people is I have the more complicated policies that I'm going to work on. But the first thing I want to do is get a handle of metro government, make a budget that is transparent, that the people get to participate with, to also talk to the people who work for metro government. Almost 6,000 employees who've been doing this work, who felt left out and unheard. And to me, when you need to clean up community, you have to start with your house first. So starting inside and making sure that we have the right people in the right positions, the right departments, and seeing where money is so we can put it right back in community. Saving money so that we can spend it more on the services and stuff that continuously get cut year after year. So that is my big concern. And that doesn't mean I don't want to make money. I'm a businesswoman. I love to make money too. But I know that if we're building a city that the people of here can't access and they are dealing with affordability issues, then they won't be able to access the entertainment we're building, the hotels we're building. We won't be the city where headquarters want to relocate to if we're not taking care of the people who live here. And so that's my job, to simplify the message of mayor by meeting the people's needs and showing the people that they have a fighter for them in the highest office in this city.
Absolutely. You talk about hotels. Isn't the city building a luxury hotel, or allowing a luxury hotel to be built at the site of what was Kentucky's last abortion clinic?
That's right.
How is that addressing the health needs of our community?
It tells you that we're not using a public health lens. We're using only a corporate capitalist lens. And we know that those things have to be a part of this. Until we actually deal with it from a public health lens, then to me, we won't ever deal with the real issues, the root causes that put people in poverty. We have experts. We have a public health department we don't listen to barely. We have people who have been out here doing this work on the ground, self-funding, that we won't even bring to the table. And so I'm trying to change all of that. Multicultural, intergenerational, a way that we can deal with Louisville's issues together and have real committees that have teeth, that can really take action. And so that's what I'm not doing. No namesake stuff.
That's right.
We've had too much silence around the issues that matters. And if that silence was going to get us there, we would be there. And I've learned in metro government during my time there, it operates like the worst game of high school. It's clicked up, and it's supposed to be about our democracy, the people's needs, and people being able to address what they pay their taxes for and direct that to the things that matter to most. We have enough money to do that, and I'm here to make sure we get it done.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Councilwoman. Listen, we could stand here and talk all day. We already know. But I want to
like that you brought Ask Attica outside.
Yes, that's right. We outside in these streets. But thank you so much for your time. I know you got a lot of folks who want your time, want to get pictures with you. I saw them snapping.
I'm out here with Fred Hampton's son.
Right. Right. Who would have ever imagined us growing up hearing about Fred Hampton,
reading about
Fred, and then to be here with his son.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I commend Families United, Brianna, Bianca, and Breonna Taylor's family for holding the torch. I think it's our turn to do what we can, and I love what you're doing with Ask Attica.
Thank you.
It's making more people participate in our civic engagement, and that's what we should all want.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Councilwoman. Okay. All right, y'all. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes with more Ask Attica Live at Breewayy Day.
The people of Louisville deserve a mayor that will listen, that will offer opportunity, that will make sure the most marginalized get the resources they need. I'm here to tell you that I am the right choice because I've been working for you the whole time. I plan to be exactly who I campaigned to be. And every role I've taken in this city has been to serve and take care of people. On May 19th, this is too important for you to stay home. We need you to go vote for your future. Louisville, it is our chance to change the direction and to make it better. Louisville is better when we come together as community. Louisville, it's time.
This is brought to you by the people to elect Shamika Parrish Wright.
Through every note, every performance, the arts connect us. The arts connect us through joy and through awe, bridging cultures and generations. From intimate theaters to the grandest stages, the arts bring us together, reminding us that we're never truly alone. When we experience the arts, we experience each other. Kentucky Performing Arts. The arts connect us.
All right, y'all, welcome back to Ask Attica here at Breewayy Day. In a minute, we're going to come back and we're going to holler at April Hearn, who just ran for Metro Council. But we're going to make sure we grab some folks who are out here this evening to honor and remember Breonna Taylor and the Justice for Breonna Taylor movement. All right, let's see who we got. Oh, I think I'm going to holler at my cousin. Let me get my cousin.
I know we got kids out here. I ain't trying to cuss. Here we go. Let's pop it, though.
I want to interview you on my podcast, Ask Attica. We're going to have to step away, though, because it's music.
Hey, shout out Mark, man. He the one that got me on stage today, man. Yeah,
all right, y'all. We're going to interview my cousin.
Let's do it.
Bruce Sweeney. And his big old dog. That's just a puppy. All right, let's switch it up. Let's go over here. We're always switching it up. Okay, we're going to go over here so you can see the fist. All right. How you doing? Good to see you. All right. That's right, cousin. Okay, so you are live on Ask Attica. You and I have been trying for almost a year now to get you on. So we're going to get you on at some point on the actual Ask Attica. But I want to ask you about 6 years ago. What brought you outside in these streets 6 years ago?
What brought me outside in these streets 6 years ago, I want to make a change in life. You know, I ain't always been the right person. I ain't always made the right decisions. And I want to do something right, not for myself, but for the kids and for Breonna Taylor, for all women out here. I just wanted to do something right for once in my life. You know, I wanted to make a change. I wanted justice. I didn't want my kids out here doing what I'm doing right now. You know, so I just want everybody to win. I want to make a change.
I love that. So, in these 6 years, talk about what you've been doing with the kids in these past 6 years.
For these past 6 years with the kids, you know, Breonna Taylor has been a blessing to me. She's changed my entire life. I've been coaching basketball, AAU basketball. Not just coaching basketball, but getting the kids in the school, getting them off the streets and trying to save their lives. It was just another avenue that I thought of that could help get the kids off the streets. So, you know, I came up with Breewayy Warriors, short for Breonna Taylor. And it's another reason to keep our name alive. That's another reason why I came up with basketball AAU.
That's beautiful. So let's close it out with you telling us how can folks support the Breewayy Warriors?
This is how folks can support the Breewayy Warriors. Showing up, talking to the kids, listening to the kids, purchasing Breewayy Warrior uniforms and t-shirts for the kids. You know, just getting involved, getting the kids there, getting them off the streets. They say we get there together. So, you know, let's get there together.
Let's get there together.
Amen.
Thank you,
Man, thank you. I love you more. Hey, make sure y'all support any and everything that my cousin Attica Scott
Thank you. Thank you. Love you.
I love you more.
All right.
Keep going.
That's it. Keep going. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let me see if I can holler at April now. Yep. You ready? Yes. She gonna put on her sunglasses, y'all, because she's too cool for school. All right now. We have the April Hearn, who was a candidate for Louisville Metro Council. Way to go, April.
Yes.
That's amazing. You did something that a lot of people don't do. They don't run for office, and you did it.
I did.
And I'm so glad. You know that?
Y'all got me to do it.
You did it. You did it because this community needed you to do it.
Absolutely.
Right? So talk to us about what brought you out here 6 years ago to these streets.
Oh, God. So actually it was my daughter who wanted to come out and be engaged. I said I can't go out there because I get too wrapped up and I get lost. And I learned that from being in previous movements. But my daughter said, Mama, they're shooting rubber bullets. They're spraying pepper spray. this sounds like what we read about in our history books, and I want to experience it for myself. And I'm like, first of all, you okay? Let me check your temperature. But I wanted to support her, so I decided to take an auntie role. I'm like, let's grab some food, some water, some supplies, and then we'll go on down there. And I don't know if you remember or not, but there was a day that the police pulled up in a gray F-150, and they destroyed all the milk. They busted it on the ground, and they put the waters in the trunk. Those were me and my daughter's waters that we had brought.
Oh, wow.
And I got to see that evilness for themselves. And then the mayor at the time got on, who knew me very well, got on the news and said there were accelerants.
Oh.
So now not only did you destroy our stuff when you didn't have to, you also lied on me. And you knew it was connected to my name because the video had gone viral by the time he had did his address to the public. So after that, it was all gas, no brakes. Yeah, I just had to, there was a rage inside of me that I didn't know what to do with. And so the only thing that I had to do was come out here and organize, put my fist up, elevate my voice, and be unified and take up space, occupy the space, and demand that justice that we're still waiting for, but you know.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's talk about today and where you are today and what you are leading today. Tell the folks what you're doing now.
So, well, actually in this moment, I don't know.
Okay.
I do work, professionally. I do a lot of social work. I'm working in child abuse prevention currently. But
that's not easy.
No, it's not. It's not easy. But I get to play with babies, and for a living, it is a joyful experience. But I am still in community. I did just run a race for Metro Council. I am very proud of that campaign that I ran. It was a very powerful campaign. It got a lot of people up and asking questions about what is Metro Council, what is a budget, what is this, what is that. And I was able to use my campaign to educate people about civic matters. And so I'm very proud of that. But also, we had people talking about a Metro Council race that never even knew one existed. So I'm very proud about that as well. I lost the race by 192 votes. Right, and that's not really something that, you should be sad about.
Right.
The Aries in me wants to be like, go crawl under a rock, you did horrible.
No.
But I do give myself credit. For one, I did it. Two, it was a powerful campaign. And then three, 192 votes is not bad.
That's right.
What I am doing now is staying engaged in community matters. You will still see me out there canvassing, making sure that our community has information that is related to what's happening in Metro Council, how to get involved in different civic opportunities, workshops and things of that nature. And then I will definitely be working on Shamika's campaign, knocking doors and doing whatever she needs me to do as well.
I love it. Thank you so much, April, for
You're
your time.
welcome. You're welcome.
All right. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to try to get one of the organizers to join us here on Ask Attica. So we'll be back in just a moment.
Through every note, every performance, the arts connect us. The arts connect us through joy and through awe, bridging cultures and generations. From intimate theaters to the grandest stages, the arts bring us together, reminding us that we're never truly alone. When we experience the arts, we experience each other. Kentucky Performing Arts. The arts connect us.
Hey y'all, I'm Attica Scott, former Kentucky State Representative.
They're asking me about everything, local, state, federal, all the time. How do I do this? How do I do that? Why can't I get a speed hump? What's going on with the consent decree? Hey y'all, welcome to Ask Attica. Thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful Friday morning.
Through every note, every performance, the arts connect us. The arts connect us through joy and through awe, bridging cultures and generations. From intimate theaters to the grandest stages, the arts bring us together, reminding us that we're never truly alone. When we experience the arts, we experience each other. Kentucky Performing Arts. The arts connect us.
The people. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. We're back with Ask Attica here at Breewayy for Breewayy Day. So, oh my, wait a minute. I just spotted Miss Rhonda Mathis. Oh my gosh, y'all. We're about to go holler at Miss Rhonda Mathis. Miss Rhonda Mathis. Woo! Woo, woo, woo. All right, look at this power right here, y'all. I mean, I don't even know. Do y'all realize what's happening right here in this moment, this power? Miss Rhonda Mathis is here. I want to holler at you, Miss Rhonda, on my podcast real quick. I got a couple of questions to ask you. Okay, so I want to start with 6 years ago. You were out here in these streets.
Yes.
What brought you out in these streets 6 years ago?
6 years ago, because I've been out in these streets, and it was just a reminder of me how the system brutalizes us. And then again, another one, a black woman sleeping in her bed. And what do? No accountability, a cover up. We've been going through this, so I had to come and be in the streets because we're continually fighting for our freedom, liberty, and justice, and equality. And this, I can't cuss. In this messed up system.
Thank you so much, Miss Rhonda. I appreciate you. Now, okay, talk to us about, so in the 6 years since, you, like you said, you've remained out there. So talk to us about some of what you've been doing in these 6 years since.
Well, 6 years, since 6 years, we're still seeing the system going back to business as usual. So we are still fighting for justice and accountability, and we still continually see cover-ups, for issues. Even now that we had this beautiful statue of Alberta Jones, but we don't know who killed her. Allegedly, we may know, and it was still a cover-up with the system, but we do know who murdered Breonna Taylor. So, and they are walking free. So we are still fighting systemic racism, the judicial system that is never ending for us as a people. And even now, we have the opportunity to come together and elect the right one. Now, they keep talking about, no kings in Washington. Well, elect a queen right here in the Commonwealth.
Yes. Woo, y'all heard? Oh, yes. Yes, y'all heard. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. And I want to close out by asking you, you are someone that everybody out here looks up to, respects, admires, honors, loves. What are some words of encouragement and wisdom that you have for young folks who are out here right now?
I would say for the young folks right now, what you're seeing, and you standing on the shoulders of those who went before us and those who are still here, to maintain that momentum as far as organizing, mobilizing, and sitting in some seats. Take some seats. We need the right people in seats because it's policies that are killing us. So we got to get the right people in office. We still have to make noise. We still have to stand up for justice, liberty, and reparations. We are deserving of all of that and more. So I would tell the young people to stand your ground and continue to fight for the good cause and cause good trouble.
Yes, good trouble. Yes, that's it right there. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. Yes, let them know. Yes, yes, yes. Hold up, wait a minute. I see you looking. Listen, I know, I was ready. All right, thank y'all so much. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. We're going to go see who else we can talk to. No, I don't think we got Savvy. Did we talk to Savvy? No, we didn't. Savvy, Dynasty. Dynasty, I want to talk to you real quick on the podcast. Okay, Dynasty gonna get ready for a minute. You're gonna let Dynasty do what Dynasty needs to do. Okay, here we go. You on Attica Live for Breewayy Day.
Let's do it.
You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So you were one of the co-organizers of today. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And co-host. So talk to us about what has led you to this moment. What has led you to be someone who is a leader in the continued justice for Breonna Taylor movement?
I think just understanding that this fight is so much bigger than me. I appreciate the seasoned organizers who kind of took me up under their wing 6 years ago and not only told me that, you know, my protest could go from policy, but that my passion could go to progress. And I just feel like that's what has kept me in the line to be able to keep finding, you know, spaces and jobs that, you know, keep me connected to the work.
I love that. That's beautiful. So where do we go from here? What's forward? What's next for us?
Finding your lane, finding your organizing home, and like, you know, contacting your council members and letting them know what's not working. I said earlier, this mayor's proposed budget, just start looking at that. I think that budgets show, just like us, we have to put our budget, like I know my rent is going first. I know my car payment is coming first, you know. And I feel like with his budget, it just kind of shows what he values most. So I just want people to pay attention to that and, you know, follow the money and find your organizing home.
Thank you for saying that, because Metro Council has to approve the budget before the end of next month, June 30th, because it's a July through June budget.
Yes, ma'am.
So people still have time to contact their elected official, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And please do. If you don't know how to, there are a lot of people on like social medias. You could just click the link, or I'm sure Miss Attica knows the actual website. I don't. But I mean, it's very easy to find out who your council person is. So if you don't know, that needs to be something that you are doing for yourself soon, because those are the people that fight for you.
Exactly. And I know, Ms. Sinesty, you got to get back to co-hosting. Thank you so much, and I'm going to give them that website. Okay. All right, y'all. If you want to contact your Louisville Metro Council member about the mayor's proposed budget, because now it's in their hands. It's out of his hands. Go to louisvilleky.gov. Bookmark louisvilleky.gov. You'll go to the Metro Council link, and you can type in your address if you don't know who that person is. It's okay if you don't know. You can find out. Go to that website, type in your address, and then call and email your Metro Council member. Do both, email and call, because you want to make sure that they get the message. Give them your opinion on the budget that the mayor has proposed. All right, y'all, we're going to keep talking to folks. I really want to get, let me see, who do I want to get? I want to get Fred Hampton's son. Okay, all right. Well, you know what? If we can find him, we'll talk to him, because it's huge that he came here to Louisville. If not, we're going to have to holler at y'all on Friday. So let's see if we can find him. All right, let's see. Oh, they feeling themselves. Uh-oh. I don't see him. How you doing? All right, good. Okay, listen. What's your name again? We're on Ask Attica, my podcast live.
Yes, ma'am.
And I want to ask you, what brought you out here today?
What brought me out here today, that could be a loaded answer right there, but just to make it simple, remembering that day and how I felt that day. I already had felt it, of course, a month before, but on this day, it was like George Floyd happened. And then I remember just seeing a post on Facebook that said Louisville ain't gonna do nothing. And I didn't know people was coming here, but I came here and it was getting packed. Sitting in front of that bus that day, just reflecting on all of that and everything that happened out here. You know, the voices that weren't heard. You know, the stories that, you know, it's gonna be hard to explain to normal people. And what I mean by normal people, you got Breewayy people, and you got normal people. And it's no disrespect to them, but they won't understand the things that we seen, the things we heard down here. You know, they just see us as people that was just, you know, out here doing whatever we wanted. And it wasn't the case. You know, we wanted to be heard. It was people that was tired, people that was over it. People almost lost their life out here. We forget about that baby girl, that 13-year-old who was shot in the middle of her head with a rubber bullet. A rubber bullet could have took her life that day. And it just showed how much they cared about us as humans. It didn't matter whether she was white, black, mixed, or anything at that moment. She was out here protesting against what they did to Breonna Taylor. So she was a mark. She was smart. And just being out here and seeing all of it, you got to come back out here every year because Breonna Taylor's mother has to remember this every year more than just one day. One day. We thought we was coming out for one day. Ended up out here for 6 years. It's crazy. I never expected it, but I feel like every year I'm summoned to be here. Whether it's 10 minutes or 10 hours, I'm supposed to be here.
That's right. Absolutely. Thank you.
Most definitely.
They want you to go up there and take a picture, so make sure you get up there and take a picture.
Hey, babe. Can you do me a favor? Miranda's right here.
All right. Thank you. All right, y'all. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Through every note, every performance, the arts connect us. The arts connect us through joy and through awe, bridging cultures and generations. From intimate theaters to the grandest stages, the arts bring us together, reminding us that we're never truly alone. When we experience the arts, we experience each other. Kentucky Performing Arts. The arts connect us.
All right, y'all, welcome back to Ask Attica. We are here live at Breewayy Day. Make sure you stay hydrated. We are talking to Chairman Fred Hampton Jr., Chairman of the Black Panther Party Clubs.
Cubs, yes.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for being here with us.
It's my duty. It's our duty. It's our duty.
Yes.
Yes.
So talk to us about how you got connected to this movement for justice for Breonna Taylor.
Ironically, I just quoted a few days ago in regards to I missed a funeral service for a brother who I met on the battlefield, Andrew Joseph, and I couldn't make it there. And I commented that I have met the most beautiful people through the most ugliest circumstances. And of course, so the Bianca is no exception. You know, through situations of such cases of Breonna Taylor and George Floyd, and so many other cases of police terrorism, we come into contact with people, and you learn. You can learn yourself, who you are through struggle.
Yes.
And so again, through some of the ugly situations, I met some of the most beautiful people. We've been tag teaming across the country, putting out these cases. In fact, I was going live, and some of my comrades in Ghana, they reminded me how they became familiarized with the case of Breonna Taylor when I was over there in Ghana.
Okay.
So this is it's a time where we're not confined to no colonial borders. It's a time where this system is doing like a full court press,
Yes.
a blitz. You know what I'm saying? They always been getting down on us, but it's a time right now where there's no safe haven. These conversations happen, so I'm honored to be here today.
Awesome. Thank you for that. I also want to ask you, what is our responsibility and our call to action right now as Black folks on this continent?
Our responsibility, as black people in particular, up the ante, recognize everything is political. And I'm not talking about, I'm not talking about electoral politics. Not to negate at a time like this, that's even got to be acknowledged, but political, food, clothing, shelter, your life, food, clothing, shelter, the basic dynamics of, what you talking about, comedy, what you talking about, music, movies, because you know what I'm saying, there's a recent discussion now about people making jokes about, you know what I'm saying, what happened to our people, and sometimes people are detached, but we got to make that connection, everything, how we treated, looked at, because there's, in many cases, the black community is treated like the Rodney Dangerfields of all races. That's an old saying. No respect. So we gotta have our guards up. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to how we view the music, the movie, the terms we use. You know what I'm saying? In fact, we say terms like police brutality is euphemism. They call for it police terrorism. You know what I'm saying? May 20, the dates they take us out. In fact, put in the correct context, these are some of our September 11 stories that happened to us. Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now I want to close out because I know you got to get back to doing what you need to do.
Yeah.
Can you talk to us about the work of the Black Panther Party clubs right now?
Black Panther Party clubs, we say it's not a tough act, but a tough fact to follow. Not to walk in the footsteps, but the Panther Paul steps, one of the most revolutionary organizations, not only North America, but the world has witnessed. We come up on the 60th year anniversary of the Black Panther Party was birthed on October 15, 1966. The Black Panther Party clubs, we was birthed in 1994, and we fortunate and unfortunate that we deal with the same issue of political prisoners, miseducation, we don't care healthcare system. So we are an international organization. We have chapters in Saint Denis, France, and we have support forces in Ghana and Africa. But we recognize the lineage we come from, and that this is not the first time that we resisted. It's going to be our last time we resisted. Understand a protracted struggle, and still fighting for that precious entity known as self-determination.
All right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Chairman Hampton. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Our honor.
Yes, sir. Thank you. All right, y'all. We had the opportunity and the immense honor of speaking with Chairman Fred Hampton Jr. of the Black Panther Party clubs. We're going to close out here. I wanted to try to get a hold of Miss Bianca Austin. If we're not able to do it, we just won't be able to do it, but we're going to try. We're going to give it one more good go. So let's see. Hey, bow. Hey. Oh, there she is. Okay. Hey.
Long live Travis Nigel, long live Scooter, man. Long live everybody who was there fighting with us, man.
Oh, look, she wiping off sweat, y'all. She wiping the sweat off her brow, y'all. She ready. All right, Miss Bianca,
I saw you coming.
Yeah, I know it. You are our last interview of the evening.
All right,
we just had the
Look
honor.
at that breeze.
Isn't it wonderful? we just had the honor of speaking with Chairman Hampton.
Okay.
And so we want to close out with you, sharing with us let's start with your reflections on 6 years ago, these very streets right here, this very intersection 6 years ago. Let's start with that.
My reflection was a cry for help. For our family, it was finally a day where we felt our feelings was valid. You know what I mean? And we felt validated, and I believe the community, felt that as well after they heard the 911 tape that they released of Kenny Walker. And I just want to keep that empowered. That day of unity. You know what I mean? That the community realized the injustice that was going on, and we took a stand. We said no more, right? And so, we want to continue that 6 years later. I just want to, show people how we have grown and developed as a community, and our advocacy for not just for our families, but for all of us to make sure we got the resources we have, the space, providing that space that we can provide our own healing. Mental health is real, so I was excited. It was exciting today.
Okay.
So
I
yeah,
love that.
6 years later, we still here.
Well, right.
Yeah.
Right. Which positive and negative to that,
Yes,
right? Because
yes.
we still haven't gotten justice.
Still haven't gotten justice.
Right.
Yeah, still haven't gotten justice. And we highlighted that today. I'm glad Congressman Morgan McGarvey spoke on that, and just realized like we're still in the fight for Breonna Taylor. And there, he did is gonna. What am I trying to say? The Breonna Taylor's no-knock law. And that we're still fighting. You know what I mean? And I'm just happy for his president to know that we have people in DC fighting for us. You know what I mean? And our voices are being heard. And we got to get rid of the mainstream media. That's why it's so important for Ask Attica and Stay Live Stream to keep us covered, be in the park. You know what I mean? And actually see how we uplift each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's close with the work that you're doing with Families United, because that's future thinking work, right?
Yes,
That's not
yes.
just today. That's what is going to
right.
be needed in the future. So let's talk about that work.
So Families United, like I said, we travel all across the country, and stand in solidarity with families that have experiencing police tragedy, especially. So, and that was started Families United. It's not really a system out here for us, so we kind of create one of our own. And just, then that, like Chairman Fred here today, you know what I mean? They're 60 years ago, you know what I'm saying? And we still fighting that same fight. So, and it's important for us to keep Breonna's legacy, not just her legacy, but our history, right? And I want everybody to experience, that there's other cities, states that's experiencing the same injustice. And, maybe the policies and laws that we have here, it's not working. So maybe we can mirror other countries and cities, and, and so on and so forth. But
and other countries.
In other countries, exactly. Other countries too. And providing political education, right? When these families experience injustice, a lot of us don't know the law, you know what I mean? So we have to really dig deep and do that homework, like what criminal and civil is, and what attorneys and who press charges on who. So it's a whole system, you know what I'm saying, that you have to learn, and you need people that experience this, and you would like people to be there for court support, and just making sure we have a coalition, being that face, but today overall we'll say 6 years later there was a lot of progress made today, and overall I'm excited. I feel like I couldn't ask for nothing else, Yeah. So, but yeah.
Well, thank you for organizing this and bringing us all
Thanks for being
together.
here, as
Yes,
always. So,
absolutely.
yeah, we appreciate you and Breewayy, and we'll do this next year, and hopefully we can organize more events like this, and not just once a year. So it's the goal too.
Right. Breewayy.
Breewayy.
Thank you. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in to this special episode of Ask Attica here at Breewayy Day at Injustice Square, where the movement for justice for Breonna Taylor kicked off right here at the intersection of 6th and Jefferson. And so many of the folks who were out here on those first few days are out here today, continuing to fight for policy change, political change, and for progress. All right, y'all. As always, thank you to Stay Live Streams for being our super producer. And we'll see you live on Friday talking about the May primary results here in Kentucky.
Hey y'all, I'm Attica Scott, former Kentucky State Representative.
They're about everything, local, state, federal, all the time. How do I do this? How do I do that? Why can't I get a speed hump? What's going on with the consent decree? Hey y'all, welcome to Ask Attica. Thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful Friday morning.